Lord is outside, something revealed from heaven. My angels. That's why you think inside, get back. Get back. They're going to do that. Yeah, no. That's the way you prepare.
Yeah. Yeah. This is a beautiful story that we're in. Like I keep saying, because it keeps coming back to me. Because I did a whole series, little mini series on Second Esdras, and I call it the summary of the scriptures. When the angel was talking to Esdras, and then Apostle Gabar came back and did a video on that. You know, not on my video, but he did a video on it. I was like, yeah, that's the spirit right here. Okay? Because the angels show Esdras things in time. Okay? And we're at the end of the time now. Okay? Where we're proclaiming the people on this side are the people of the Most High. Okay? And that the Edomites are the people who the Lord has judgment against. Okay? And at the end of the world is Esau, and the beginning of it, therefore, is Jacob thereof. Okay? And then we're about to inherit the kingdom now. Okay? That's where we at. This is what's going to happen. I don't care what nobody say, man. You can get these fake Israelites out here with all this dumb stuff they talking about. Oh yeah, all these nations gonna make it too. Okay, some of the Edomites gonna make it. Okay, they just coming with all these things because they got paid off. Okay. Exactly.
We just talked about how we are in captivity on another nation. We're talking about Christ being saved.
Right. Okay. Or they gonna get beamed up on the chariot. Meanwhile, 2/3 of our people gonna get cut off and die.
Right.
But some of the heathens gonna get beamed up though. Okay? But we gonna be using for servants. What? Most I don't need to beam no heathen up. Okay, in order to get on the chariot, don't you have to have an extraterrestrial body? Okay.
Yeah, it's not you like Egypt where you had to mix multitude. Which you mix multitude with other heathens.
Exactly.
Only Israel would be on the ships.
Right.
Really, only the elect.
Here we go.
The elect men and women are chosen to make it.
So they coming with all these phony, fake doctrines and stuff, you know, because they got a little money in this time, trying to show off and show out. Okay? But the Lord is going to show. The Lord going to show them, man. They're going to be terribly disappointed in that day. Terribly. Okay? We're on our way to the kingdom of heaven, man. Isn't that how we started off this? We were talking about the kingdom of heaven coming. The new covenant, right? Yeah, the new covenant, man. That's what we're looking forward to. What? Yeah.
So that means that the heathen will be saved, they get the new bodies. So that means that they're gonna be included in the new covenant.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Alright.
how's that?
That's just confusion. That's just confusion, you know.
That's adding to the book.
Adding to the book.
Really not fair. If that was the case, when Esau ruled, Jacob ruled, Esau ruled at the fucking bottom.
Yeah. And ain't nobody talking about saving us with them. Ain't nobody even, we're now most low state. Nobody come talking about saving us out of our low state even.
Yeah, it's a problem with the parts of the Jews.
Exactly.
They ain't trying to allow that.
Right.
If you carry over here and say like he was supposed to a damn picture of a movie, they crucified him, man.
Yeah.
Endorsements and all types of shit.
Yeah. So that lets you know that was the truth. It might not have been the whole truth, but that was part of the truth.
Yeah.
That they don't want that out there.
They
Exactly.
don't even want you hinting at it.
Right. Exactly. Don't say nothing. Okay. Don't say nothing.
That was part of the anti-Semitic.
Yeah.
You're the only people that Christian-medic.
Exactly. But earth is given into the hands of the wicked. Okay, and he has the media under control. Okay, and he can go out there and push any types of lies he wants to push. And now people so dumb they just believe it.
Waving that magic wand.
That's it. Hollywood.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's part of their wickedness. It's Hollywood. Okay.
It was like, I always remember watching TV as a little kid, they always put, you watch the Slavy shows, they always have big ass fucking breakfast, like, dad or mom makes so much food.
Yeah.
No one can eat that shit. So that's like, part of the witchcraft, what's the word for it? They're, I can't think of the word.
Projecting. It's like projecting something that's not real. Okay?
No one really eats that much food.
No. You wake up in the morning, you just barely eat a little something. Because if you eat a lot, you're gonna go right back to sleep. This crazy food that they got, they give you the itis. Okay? Go ahead, huh?
It's Jeremiah 25 and 28. And it shall be, if they refuse to take the cup at thy hand to drink, then shalt thou say to them, thus saith the Lord of hosts, you shall certainly drink. So you're going to certainly drink it. Thus saith Yahweh by the outside.
Didn't they force feed us? They don't want to eat. So what they do? They break our teeth, shove it to our mouth and force that shit. You know?
Hey, the things that they've done to us, we don't even really see. The horrible stuff, we don't know. Okay, they keep that away. Okay, they keep that locked under, they seal that up. Even the things that we know is horrible, but they've done even more horrible stuff. They hate us with a passion. It's a passion that they hate us with. That's what
we're gonna see. Don't forget, Jason shit, I hate you. Again, worse.
Oh yeah.
Time with Jacob's trouble.
Yeah.
The devil's wrath. The devil shall come down to his great wrath. Who do you think is gonna aim his wrath to?
Right.
Yeah, he does nations like China, Arab nations, all these nations all over gonna feel it. But the main wrath that's gonna really get it is the tribes. Because Esau knows who's the next one to rule. He knows that you're God's people, man. He knows of the kingdom of the world that we're receiving. Just like how he was in the beginning, he's envious of that. He's jealous of that. He doesn't want us to obtain the world.
Right.
He doesn't want us to rule. So therefore, he's going to try to kill us.
That's why he does everything to keep this knowledge away from us. Okay? Even coming to our own people who claim this knowledge, they going to them saying, look, if you teach it like this, and I'll get you. I got 100K for you right now. Okay? And upon me seeing you do it, I got 2 more 100K for you coming. Okay? Let's just get it out there. Okay? That's how he does, man. And our people fall for that madness, man.
Blind in the eyes.
Those that are not sincere about the word,
You destruct the heart.
Yeah. Exactly.
hey, but like the scripture says, you do have those that don't accept Christ.
There you go.
Our apostles always mention the story of how you had agents that came to the school and tried with suitcases, money, trying to buy them out, man. They didn't accept that shit.
Right.
And you know what's crazy, right? Yes, the car fast story for that. I don't know if you remember the clip of Alizé going to the grocery store, making a clip. You know, it's kind of odd you go there, make a video of it, whatever you're doing.
Yeah.
But that's a lot. That's what a lot, like Genesis. That's what a lot of these people sell out to. They sell out to the worship. Their whole thing is trying to bring all religions together. All humanity together.
The Lord didn't. He never had that. Look what happened at the Tower of Babel, man. When they tried to do that. The Lord don't want that. If he would have wanted that, he would have made all nations the same in the beginning.
He made us separate from the nation. And it's greater than the other nations.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, not about joining and being what not what Martin Luther King was trying to do.
Right.
Segregate so-called Negro men with white men. Nah, the Lord ain't about that. The Lord's separatism. That's what holy means. Holy means to make separate. What separates us from these other nations? The law, statutes, commandments. The Lord did not give the law, statutes, commandments to these other nations. He only gave it to the nation of Israel. That's why in Amos, the 3rd chapter, it says, out of all the nations, you only have I known. Therefore, I will punish you for your iniquities. Okay? So the Lord punishing us for our sins.
Right.
What is the sin?
Transgression of the law.
Who's the law given to? The Israelites. That's why you other nations are ruling over us. Okay? Because we sinned against the Lord.
Right.
Not because you're greater than us or better than us.
Right.
Lord, you has a whipping stick.
And he didn't give the laws to them. Therefore, they can't be sinners. They cannot be sinners. That's why they can go and eat anything. You go in an Asian store, go in the back, in a supermarket, and go look in the seafood and shit. You're going to see some shit there you ain't never seen before. And they will eat it alive. Okay? And what happens to their gut? Nothing. Okay? They don't get all these diseases we get, but we would eat that.
What will happen if you shave your beard off right now?
But my bumps would be all on my whole face.
Yeah.
Just be bumped
But,
up.
you know, we're the only people that get that, right? But you have Judah and the so-called black men in the military, in the fire department, and it's a requirement that they shave their beard.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem is, Esau wants a clean shave. Jake can't get a clean shave. So they're trying to have Jake, put some medicine, some shit to get rid of the bumps. But the reason why we get them bumps is we're the Lord's people.
Right.
We're not supposed to shave our face. We're supposed to have a beard on our face.
Right.
We're not supposed to shave it off.
They
That's why-
came up with a thing called magic shave. Okay? And Jake put on there and it make it fake. But that's what they missing.
Esau, he don't get them shit.
Right.
Other nations, they can shave.
Right.
They don't get bumps like we do.
Right.
So, we got that curly hair. We got that
Yeah.
curly beard. So, our hair grows.
We're totally different. He created us. Get that Deuteronomy 76 right quick. You holding it, right? Get it.
So Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6, it says, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power."
A separate people from all these other nations, okay? All the other nations was like as what? A drop. They called it from a vessel, and he had likened the abundance of them, man. Okay? All of them are nothing to the Most High. Go ahead.
It says, "The Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself."
Unto himself. These my people right here. Y'all are but these right here, these mine right here. Go ahead.
It says, "Above all people that are upon the face of the earth."
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Okay, the whole earth. Above every people. These people are above all you nations, man. Get it in 14.
God. It's Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 2. It says, 14 and 2. It says, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy power, and unto the Lord Yahweh Bashem Yahushai hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people
Peculiar people.
unto himself, above all the nations."
All the nations now. Okay, well, those just talk about people. No. Nations too. All you nations, man. I don't care what nation that you claim to be. Okay? You claim to be this high nation. Every one of these people, every one of these tribes is a nation. Every one of these nations on this tribe is higher than your nation. Go ahead.
It says, "Above all the nations that are upon the earth."
Read that again.
It says, "For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy power."
And who is he speaking about? The nation of Israel. Okay? You are a holy people, a separate people unto the Most High. Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shai? Go ahead.
It says, the Lord thy power, and the Lord hath chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself
Yeah.
above all the nations that are upon the earth.
On the earth, man. All you other nations, man. Get that in Second Ezra 6:54. Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 8. The Most High divided to the nations their inheritance. When he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
There you go.
The Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is a lot of his inheritance.
That's it.
Keep reading, bro. He found him in the desert land. He found him in the desert land and in the waste, howling wilderness. He led him about. He instructed him. He kept him as the apple of his eye.
See? So we have that history with the Lord. We're special to the Lord. When something's the apple of your eye, it's like a treasure.
Your primary focus is what you're focusing on.
Yeah.
Like I wrote before,
Well, guess what I was looking at?
Deuteronomy 14:2, even where there is a law, possessing property, a peculiar treasure, value property, treasure.
Treasure. Okay? We're a treasure to the Lord Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? These other nations would have us to think that we're nothing. Okay? But that's okay. It's okay.
They're gonna know eventually.
They're going to know because the Lord is going to reclaim us, man. He sent his son. His son's name means to redeem. Okay? Or to save. Okay?
Ezekiel 39:21. I will set my glory among the heathen, and all the heathen shall see my judgment that I have executed, in my hand that I have laid upon them. So the house of Israel shall know I am the Lord their power from that day and forward. And the heathen shall know that the house of Israel went into captivity for their iniquity, because they trespassed against me. Therefore hid I my face from them, and gave them into the hand of their enemies. So fell they all by the sword. That's what it came into, man. And that was a good thing to walk around and think it's better than us, he's smarter than us, and we saved him in America. In that day, when the Most High raised up the men, humans started, humans really know that we went under the Most High put us there.
Yeah.
You know? Not because of them, not because they're stronger than us, not because they're smarter than us, you know. They trespass against the law, such and commandments the Most High set up for us. We just obeyed his law. Therefore, that's Most High used him as punishment. That's all it was. Not that they live. We're never going to go down with us. Just like we talked about dealing with us, about that new covenant. Those are force us to the laws, statutes, and things. So we're never going to have to deal with that slavery ever again. We're never going to have to deal with being third-class citizens under a nation of them.
Second Ezra, chapter 6. The second Ezra 6.
Go ahead.
So Psalms 135, I don't know if y'all read this. Psalms 135:3. Praise Yahweh Shai, for the Lord is good. Sing praises unto his name, for it is pleasant. For the Lord hath chosen Jacob unto himself, and Israel for his peculiar treasure. Right? Israel for his peculiar treasure. It's backing up on this point. I don't know if y'all read that.
No, we didn't.
Well, it falls right in what y'all brought up. So the Lord has chosen Israel. He ain't dealing with two other nations,
All
right?
right.
It says, for I know that the Lord is great, and that our Lord is above all gods. See? So the Creator chose a people. And those people are the Israelites. We are the Israelites.
Right.
The saints.
We're not the Lees or the Ishes, okay? We're the ites.
It's a light.
Yeah, go ahead.
In 2 Ezra 6:54, it says, and after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all creatures, all thy creatures, of him from we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen.
And the people. There's an addendum. Yeah, all you other nations come, but and the people whom thou hast chosen. Go ahead.
It says, all this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou hast made us the world for our sakes.
The world was made for the Israelites' sakes, man. Okay? Go ahead.
As for the other people, which also come from Adam,
Which also come of Adam.
thou hast said that they are nothing,
That they are nothing but,
to be like unto spittle,
spittle is what? Spit. Go ahead.
and has likened the abundance of them,
The what?
has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a
A
vessel.
whole abundance of them, man. All of y'all are worth this one drop that falleth from the vessel. That's y'all, all of y'all. Every one of you is like this drop that's going to fall in the dirt and get absorbed, and nobody's going to ever think about it.
The Lord made you nations to serve us.
That's it.
That's your purpose. You're to serve us for your entire life,
For eternity.
for eternity, yup.
Go ahead.
No, you
Go
got it.
ahead, bro.
America shows you how these heathens are fucking really servants, man.
Yeah.
Like the groups, everything that they do is serving.
Yeah.
You know, all
Wash
these
your
goddamn stores.
hey, the nails, clean your feet, massage, or I need one. Massage, tissue, body massage, what else? The hair, all that stuff.
Yeah.
You got Ishmael, they sell the oil, overpriced oil, shit, herbs, you know?
I told Michelle when she found out, I didn't
Say the chef, you gonna wash pot?
Yup. We don't do all that for free. Yup. Yeah, I know. They're very fucking clean, bro.
Exactly.
I had to clean the Moabites. I had to clean the Moabites pool, and she was like, I was using one of the machines. She's all over tripping. Mr. Lee's like, don't worry, I'm missing. I'm here. I'm getting into Mr. Dirt. Get the dirt. Then I get the leaf clean. I can't. Another machine. She's just there watching me, making sure that everything, our whole pool had to be fucking spotless. No dirt, no leaf, nothing. Right?
Wow, it's a spot out right there.
Yeah, those guys are very, they want attention, man. They really strict on a lot of things, right? I deal with them at my job. Those Japanese veterans. Some veterans are like 99% on point. So,
You said the metrics?
yeah, the job that they do, quality control, quality control. Veterans that they just on point.
That's how the Lord created them. For that. For eternity. Okay? Go ahead,
It says,
They're gonna be cleaning my horse. Fuck the matrix.
Verse 57. And now, O Lord, behold, these heathen which have ever been reputed as nothing have begun to be lords over us.
Yep, Psalms 83. Okay, go ahead.
Have begun to be lords over us and to devour us.
Right? And that's part of the oppression, honestly. I mean, by that is knowing that you're what you are, being great people, and seeing other nations. That's oppression.
Oh, yeah.
And seeing how they treat you and thinking they're better than you.
Oh, yeah.
That's what Ezra was just feeling, man. He was feeling like these fucking heathens are ruling over us, but we're better than them, man. We're both sides people. You know?
Yep.
It says, for we thy people whom thou hast called thy firstborn, thy only begotten, and thy fervent lover,
Yeah.
are given into their hand.
They are what? Are given. They couldn't take it. They couldn't take it. They're not stronger than us. None of these nations are stronger than us, man. In no way, not mentally or physically, intellectually, spiritually. No way. Go ahead.
It says, if the world now be made for our sakes, why do we not possess an inheritance with the world? How long shall this endure?
It's going to endure until Yahushua comes back, until he sets us back upon top.
Yeah, it says Jerusalem shall be chartered unto the Gentiles. So, I know that Jerusalem shall be chartered to the Gentiles.
But it's going to be until Yahushua comes back. That's what he's coming
Until
to
the
do.
times of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to read it. Luke 21:24. They shall fall by the edge of the sword and shall be led away captive into all nations. And Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. Each nation will give it time to rule. Alright, we're at the end, we're at the feet of the heathen's rulership. You know, specifically Esau, the end of the world. Right?
Yeah. All those other kingdoms was before the statue. The statue was the last one. Okay? And at the toes, that's the last ruling era of these heathen, man. Okay? So you heathen, y'all better go out here and better enjoy yourself. You better enjoy yourself. Okay? Because in the kingdom of heaven for this next 1,000 years, man, y'all gonna be catching hell. We're gonna put it on you.
That's called.
We're gonna put it on you, man. Okay? We ain't gonna have no mercy. You didn't show us no mercy. Okay? Where are the heathens at coming over here? Why are you treating the so-called black people and the Mexicans and the Native Americans? Why y'all treat these? Why do you treat them like shit?
They only do that when it's
Something to profit them.
Yeah, like when China had that meeting with America, they brought up how the police force is black people.
Yeah, they only say it, but they don't do nothing.
Yeah.
Like Ahmadinejad came over and was talking, you know, in that summit they had in the UN, yeah. And then all the Edomites got up and walked out because he was talking about the way that they was treating us and talking about
I like that dude.
Huh?
Yeah, I like that.
yeah, he was talking about how they treating us, but yet you talk about how we treating other people, but yet in your own country, you're treating the whole nation of people like they crap. Okay? All right? So y'all got it coming. Okay?
Over here, they hop right by.
Yep.
Dogs with the moon.
Yeah.
Hey,
Even the Africans. Now people look at claim, I'm African. You're not no African. You're not no dang on Africans, man. We ain't no Africans. They ain't claiming that.
Oh, there's a
Africans ain't got no spirit, man.
None. Hey, look at them when they try to dress like us. You ever seen one of them try to dress like us? They put they have on a hat, right? They have on a like one of those polo them soccer shirts, right? Then they have on some sweatpants, and then they have on some dress shoes. Okay. Okay, on some sandals. Okay. Calling themselves fly. This is fresh. What? I fresh today. Okay, all right.
That lingo, that's Jake.
Huh?
Fresh, that's Jake.
That's us. But
we make everything cool, man.
that's it.
If we don't okay, it ain't cool. And that goes for everybody. Alright? Everybody, man.
I got a precept.
Everybody and everything. That's why Jake became the face of advertisement. They put Jake on the advertisement to sell any and everything.
They can sell.
Exactly.
Got that charisma. Sometimes reasonable. You just buy
Jake
shit.
is just cool,
Yeah,
man.
you just buy because you just like his personality. It's not like why you selling it. Jake just make it. You know, you just buy your thing because of how you are. You know.
Yeah.
You cool, man. I'll get that.
That's how the Most High made us. You can't fake that. You know? That's why when these other nations come up looking like the other nations, and then but you can see that Jake spirit on it, like, yeah, that's Jake right there.
That's Jake, bro.
You can't fake that.
Why is what's up boy name? Fame. What's that nigga name?
Shane of David Bowie.
David Bowie. Why is he at the social? Why is he performing at the social?
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. Yep.
Because he got soul.
Yep.
You're likely people.
Look at Bobby Caldwell.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. I didn't even know. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was a long. I was in my older years that I found out he was so-called white. I seen him. I was like, that ain't him. How's that voice coming out of him? That's not him. What?
We go on and on.
Come on, man.
We go on and on.
Come on,
That's how
man.
you tell that Israelite born in another nation. It's Israelite.
Yep.
It's Jake.
They got that soul.
So
Soul,
like,
bro.
very lot of people, man.
Can't fake soul. It just oozes out of you. You can try to hold it back. You're gonna still, you know.
I don't know if y'all seen that video. Like this video. They were showing people at the same part with two different sides. Esau is there sitting doing nothing. We're beating mites. But Jake over here live, dancing, talking it up. You know?
You see the video with the girls dancing, and they was dancing to this song, and it's one dance that they all did. You know what I'm saying? And the Edomites tried to do it. They were, but the Jake girls, they just found the beat. All of them just found it, and then they just right on it. Bam, bam, hit everyone, but every one of them had a different little mood to them, but they was all in the same rhythm, all in the same mood.
You know, when I was a kid, right? You had the girls outside, double dutching at school, they
Yeah.
double dutching. I ain't see no fucking Edomites there.
Right.
You gotta have rhythm to do all
Got
that.
to.
Man. To even
Got
swing
to.
it and to jump.
Yep. Yeah.
Jake is gonna stand out with the army. Jake walking through.
Yep.
He would go.
Yep.
They had the
Try to
black
hide yourself. Try to blend in. You can stick out. You get the job, whatever.
They did a
especially if
study.
it only dark skin.
They did a study at the theater. I think they put these glasses on the people to tell what they were looking at on the screen. And they had Jake come on the screen. And when Jake came on the screen, everybody had "Roop!" And he wasn't even doing that. He's just on the screen. "Roop!" Right to him. Okay?
Yeah, he had this black woman there. She had well, blessed with some hair, but she like an afro, she went to Turkey, and everyone just grabbed onto her hair.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how the Lord created us. And it's going to be more pronounced when the Lord put the new covenant on us, you know. It's going to be more pronounced. When they see us, they're going to be bowing down, you know. They're going to bow down when they see us. Okay, literally. Okay?
I got something.
Go ahead.
Exodus 1:19. The midwives said unto Pharaoh, because the Hebrew women are not as the Egyptian women.
Yep.
They are lively and are delivered ere the midwives coming unto them.
Yeah. Our women are lively, man. Okay.
Women are lively. Number one thing.
Exactly. You know, but in this society right here, Jake is kind of laid back. You see Jake in the store or something. But when you see our women in the store, you know what they coming before they even there. You know, that's how lively they are.
Right up the store. Right up the store.
Exactly.
They come up and set up the mood.
Exactly.
We're them people. Just imagine how more likely we're going to be in the kingdom of heaven.
Like the baby saw it, the glow, you know, get that glow, you know.
spot, and they're gonna start serving us as they are, you know. They're gonna get into their spot, and they're gonna serve us, and we're gonna put Esau. He's a base man. We're gonna put him all the way at the bottom. Okay, gonna have him sleeping in pits. Okay, he had us sleeping in the outhouse, in the back house. Okay, we're gonna have him sleeping in the pits. Okay.
They got that word for lively. The Hebrew word is hayah, which is vigorous. Lively, have a vigor of life. Vigorous is strong, healthy, full of energy. See?
Full of energy, man. Okay. We're born with energy.
Babies.
They're all babies, man. And they want to do what to our children? Give them Ritalin.
Give them vaccines.
Okay.
Vaccines to slow them down. Hey,
Exactly.
when a little Jake go to school and he can't sit still in the classroom, he's really not made for a fucking kids to sit down for 8 hours of the fucking day, sit down in one spot, right? You want to say your kids or your children got able
Exactly.
can't, no, it's not made for us. You know, boys, they let you venture off and just run around and, you know, cause trouble. You know, you always got to chase your little ones.
Right.
Kids are not meant to sit down. You know, why? They're lively.
And our children are targeted in these schools.
Hey, when I was little, bro, even at the age like from 7, we used to have bicycles. We get on the bike in the morning and go. Do your mama know where you at?
Nope.
Who knows where you at?
I used to do that.
Okay. No, we be everywhere, bro. We'll ride all the way up to the Indian Mountains. We ride up to the Indian Mountains, go up the Indian Mountains, Mississippi. Okay?
Had to get out the house.
Had to.
Can't just sit.
We played in two a little bit, but after you gotta get out.
Yeah, for real. Right.
They want you to put Esau and want you to sit down all day in class.
Yeah.
Shit. I was in the classroom. All I did is look outside the window all day. So my teacher noticed she had movement. I was still trying to look outside the window.
Right.
Thinking of freedom.
Right. This is jail.
Fuck, you know.
That's how little girls are. I'm trying to make boys and little girls. Girls really sit down and
Yeah.
boys. Just talking about
There's too much energy.
Right.
Come my boys on.
Exactly.
they gotta have like multiple recess. That's what they do in all boys schools, you know. They have multiple recess. You know, I mean,
Yeah. See, they understand. They know what it is, but they subjugate our children to prison. Okay. Right. Exactly.
That's I was going to go to my friend. Don't just remind you of a prison. Like prison. There's fences around. I can't go anywhere.
She should do it. I was going to say she should come to it. She has a friend here. I would yeah.
They showed you on the internet. They got this prison to school to prison pipeline showing that the bus, the classroom, and the lunchroom. They all look the same.
Same shit. You get the bell for the lunch. Same thing.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay. And they setting us up to be that. Okay.
They're trying to make us continual slaves.
Right.
You know, like, that's what school, when John D. Rockefeller, Frederick T. Gates, and they created bringing the educational system, it wasn't to make people thinkers, make something, it was to make you eternal slaves, pay for work,
Yeah.
you know?
And because use as a filter too.
I forget the year. I think it was the 1800s. By the time you were in the 8th grade, you knew how to be a man, create a business. Okay, you know how to do everything by the time you was in the 8th grade. Okay, remember that? All of that. Build your own house. Okay. You know how to do all of that. But they stopped that, you know.
They used to have automotive class.
Right.
Man, bro.
Yep.
What shop?
Yeah, they had that. They had that when I was going to class.
By the time
Okay.
I was coming up, and they had an automotive class. No, I had wood shop. I had home ec, all that, but we didn't have a car joint.
Yeah, I didn't have a car doing either. That was
Oh, you didn't have that?
No.
I had that.
Gen X.
I used to
Oh,
go.
okay.
I used to go in class. I used to have a 3-piece suit on. I take my jacket off, put my apron on, go in there, fix my engine, right? 100. The teacher was like, look at. He came in here. He got a 3-piece suit on. He ain't got no oil on nothing but his fingertips, and y'all got oil all over you, and your engine still ain't fixed right. Okay.
I wish we had that,
Yeah, I
man.
wish I had that too, man.
So they must have stopped it in the 80s
Yeah,
then,
yeah.
or early 90s.
I had wood shop though.
Yeah, I had wood shop in middle school.
Yeah, we had wood shop, we had metal shop, and we had engine and motor shop. What's the you know the difference between an engine and a motor? What's the difference between an engine and a motor?
Engine keeps the car.
Huh? One is electric and one is gas powered. Okay. Gas. And the motor is electric. Exactly. Yeah. Those are motor cars. You know?
Yeah, I don't know shit about cars. Yo, that's cars.
See, but that's why you don't know shit about cars.
They,
They didn't have it in high school.
we fix lawnmowers too. We had lawnmower class and all of that. We had all that in our shop class. Fixing lawnmowers.
That's how you keep people interested, right?
Right. Okay.
Cooking.
We had welding.
Oh, bro.
I could weld, bro.
That's a good
I could
profession.
weld. You know?
I mean, you got the type of schools that teach you for cars, welding, but that's out of high school.
They was teaching that shit in
Yeah.
high school for free.
This was 8th and 9th grade.
And that stick with you on.
Yeah. Exactly.
That's the type of shit that sticks with you.
Yeah. Exactly. Wood shop. I used to love wood shop, man. But I like the metal shop better.
They take all that shit out of school, man. Start
Yeah,
teaching you
bro.
shit that you never gonna use
Yeah.
in your life.
They don't teach you about credit. How to build credit, taxes.
That should be
Right.
junior or senior year for sure.
And see, for the women, they had home economics.
We had
Okay.
that too.
They had that. And then, you know, the little flaming guys used to be up in there. They'd get in home ec. Why the hell you in home ec, man? Get out of that shit. You know?
If a school's based off memory, how much you can remember.
Yeah.
I mean, my age is good.
Yeah.
That's why they think the Chinese is so smart. All they're good at is memory.
That's it.
But hey, even if you look at these other nations, like Japan and how they teach their children, their schools is way different than Americans. Way different.
Right. They're teaching their children to actually, you could be something. America, you can't be nothing but a slave. They teach you how to be a better slave.
Now you gotta worry about
Petrol.
the Tommy you pushed off the other day, and come the next day, and then come to class and shoot him in school.
Yeah.
Really, you're not even supposed to have schools. I wasn't this big daycare center.
That's all it
You're supposed to
is.
have tutors, you know?
That's it.
So have a person come in, raise up the kids, one-on-one. That's how you get those numbers.
Yeah.
And if it's a school, it should be a trade school.
Crazy, yeah.
You know? Go learn how to be a brick mason,
But they don't even
be
teach
a
you that.
carpenter.
When you're in high school, they don't teach you about trade school. They say, oh, go to community college, go
Right.
to university.
Yeah.
They don't mention nothing about a trade school.
Right. They had a Mississippi. They had a trade school right on the edge of the outskirts of town. They had a trade school. You know.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
Yeah. It's like once you go to college, liberal arts college, so they get a doctorate. Most, it's from the university, but it's anyway. You go to college, they learn tech,
Yeah.
technical shit, business shit. You know?
Wait, I got a precept.
Go ahead.
This is Psalms 44 and 1. It says, we have heard with our ears, O Most High. Our fathers have told us what work thou didst in their days, in times of old. And just basically just going into the history. Back then, our parents taught us in home. Like you mentioned, tutors. Yeah, people that taught you, right? My parents taught us at home, but we didn't go to no an actual school. Everyone had to wake up early morning, walk to school.
Yeah.
Our parents taught us, man.
Yeah,
They
right.
taught us the history. You know, if you were living in the time of, let's just say you're living in the time of the Babylonians, I mean, the time of Judah carried over the Babylonians, you learn about the history of David and how he used to rule at one point. You learn all that, man. You know, the laws, our parents teach us the laws, the statutes, the commandments of the Most High. Keep them in life, you know.
Yep.
Don't put together as your door. That's like very important for the town.
You see that a little bit. You go to these different farm markets and little mom and pop spots. You see young kids taking your order or ordering food or making the food or something. You know? I see even my 14-year-old drive a 18-speed semi. Hey. Yeah. Who's?
That's
Learn
why
that from
they
his
took
pops.
That's why they made it a point to take your father out the house.
Yeah.
Like you see outdoor boys and shit. You know what that is?
The old guy, right?
Huh?
The old guy that camps on
Yeah.
winners.
Teaching his son everything, all the tricks, how to survive,
Yeah.
how to go to 10 off scratch.
That's natural when you got a father.
Yeah.
Oh,
You're
yeah.
gonna naturally just to get your game and take things.
How to hunt. How to,
But without a father, Jake gotta figure it out.
That's it right there. That's what I had to do. My father died when I was like 5.5 or something. But up until that age, I watched everything. He was a carpenter. And I watched everything that he did. And I remember everything he did. And today, even today, I could basically build anything. I could build anything. I could go in and do roofing. I could tile the floor. I could put up the wall, put up the ceiling. I could do that all by myself. I was working at the Ventura Hotel for a year. The first day the guy came, he told me that the first day he told me, he's like, okay, I want you to put this wall up, put this in and plaster it and do this, and I'll be back. I was like, okay. He left, came back, he looked at the wall, he's like, you did this? I was like, yeah. He said, okay, come back tomorrow. Just like that. Okay? Just like that. But that's us. Okay? That's how the Lord made us creators, bro. We are creators.
Yeah, Jacob is the former of all things.
Okay? Basically, there's nothing we can't do. Nothing. You might have to get in the rhythm of it.
Someone gotta show you.
Show you how it goes. Go like that. Okay. Got it. Okay?
I got some.
Go ahead.
This is from the Zondervan.
Zondervan?
Zondervan. Compact Bible Dictionary. It goes into school on page 527. A place or institution devoted to teaching and learning. In the early history of Israel, the home was the primary agency for religious training, which was imparted chiefly through conversation, example, or imitation. All teaching was religiously oriented because one of the first things you have to learn coming up is the laws, statutes, commandments, our holidays, learning history.
Start with the name.
Right.
First thing to teach the children is the names of the how about you know God. The first thing I taught them.
That was loud as fuck, but it wasn't going fast. That wasn't fast.
It says Samuel instituted a school of his prophets in Samuel 1919.
I show you that he didn't do whatever the fuck that was.
Oh, yeah.
The moment Jake do some shit.
Everybody calling the phone, calling the police. Yeah, this is my guy. He's down here racing his car.
He didn't do whatever the fuck they want.
Nobody said nothing.
That was this year.
Yeah, but the school, it begins in the house. But how can your house have a school and you ain't got no man up in there? Okay?
Yeah, like from the time children is under the mother, and when he gets of age, he starts being around the father,
Exactly.
picking up his traits, working around the house. You know,
That's why you saw the cars up.
Yep.
Say, father that teaches the job, bring it to enemy. You know?
And it happens to where you can't really devote your time to your children because you gotta work. You gotta
Yeah, the
survive.
mother got to work.
Not just the mother, the father too.
Yeah.
So you say you do have a father, he's always working.
Yeah. Hey, they show you that on Everybody Hates Chris.
Always
He had
working.
2 jobs.
Yeah.
they're like, hey, man, that's 5 cents.
Exactly. Okay.
Because the babies also different. You know, when I was a kid, I had my different. You know, I said it was my dad working it out. You know, and then that's when the majority of Jake's.
I got
Hey, majority of Jake probably is how I came up with just a mom in the house. I was a what they call a latchkey kid. I let myself in at 6 years old. Okay, by myself in this big house, by myself. Okay, trying to pick up everything. I watched my mom. I ain't let her know I was watching. I was watching her, seeing what she was doing and shit. Oh, you do this like this, you do this like that. You know, but I wasn't hanging around her. I wasn't trying to hang around her because I seen her feminine. I don't be like
I
that.
never was like that in my life. Never.
You know?
You ever no fucking woman, man?
No, man. She used to whip me. Man, I got so many whooping things. When I got up a little age and stuff to go out, because I wouldn't stay at home. I want you to come home. I ain't coming home. I'm going to whip y'all, well, I'm just going to get a whooping then. And then that's what my brothers and sisters are. You used to get a whooping every day? Every day? Yeah, I remember that. But I did what I wanted to do every day. From under this woman. Okay? I learned how to be a man on my own. Okay? They don't stress that enough in this society, man. Men being men. They want men to be women. Okay? Get all that, man.
I got a quick question. This is 2 Samuel 1:17. David lamented with this lamentation over Saul and over Jonathan his son. Also, he bade them to teach the children of Judah the use of the bow. Behold, it is written in the book of Jasher. The point is, not only do you teach your children the law, that's right. Remember, you taught them weapons of the bow. Use the bow. How to defend, how to fight. You know?
Yep.
Hey, like King David, right? He was good with the stones. Yeah. He took down the Philistine, Goliath. Alright, he killed a lion and a bear, man.
Yeah. Right.
You know, young men these days can't do that. Let alone take down a chihuahua, man.
Hey, when I was young, and like one of my first fights, I didn't know I could fight, and I really didn't want to fight. And one of the guys that I used to see beat up everybody, he thought he was real fast and stuff. He used to beat up all my little buddies and stuff. One day he got on me and beat me up, and I came home crying. And my older brother was like, "What's wrong with you, boy?" And I told him, he's like, "You don't take your butt over there and whoop his, I'm gonna whoop your butt." I went over there and told him, my brother said I had to whoop your butt. So I went over there, whooped his butt. I was way faster than him and didn't know. Okay? But that's a man being around. Instead of a woman telling you, you don't fight, you don't do that, you know. If he's fighting you, go tell the teacher. All that kind of madness, man. Okay? This is real life we out here in, man. People ain't gonna have no teachers when you out of school. Okay? Where we at? The new covenant. Let's get back on the new covenant. Okay.
Y'all in Jeremiah or y'all in Hebrew?
You read Jeremiah? I didn't finish that one.
You read Jeremiah 49?
Jeremiah is better. I ain't gonna say better, but you know, it goes into more. We ain't gonna have to teach.
I mean, Paul is
quoting it, but he ain't quoting it all. He ain't quoting all of it.
get it.
Yeah. Jeremiah 31, 27. Behold, the days come, said the Lord, I will sow the house of Israel and the house of Judah with the seed of man.
All right, 31, bro.
Behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah.
Not the heathen. It's Jacob.
Not according to the covenant that I made with their fathers in the day that I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt, which my covenant was great, although I was an husband unto them, said the Lord.
Right, that the old covenant being on the outside, on the stone, okay? This new covenant is going to be on the inside, man. Okay? You can't destroy it. Okay? Go ahead.
With this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. After those days, said the Lord, I'll put my law in the inward part.
The inward part, man. Okay? In your mind. Program. We're nothing but computers anyway. We're the most highest computers, you know. Go ahead.
And write it in your hearts, and will be their power, and they shall be my people.
See? He's gonna be our power. He gonna be the power to the Arabs? No, man. Our power only. You only have I known of all. Get that one too. Get that right quick too. You only have I known. What's that? Amos 3:1. Go ahead.
Isaiah 60 and 21. Thy people also shall be all righteous. That's the new covenant. They shall inherit the land forever, the branch of my planting, the work of my hands, that I may be glorified.
That's the such you hold. Our people be all righteous, serving the Most High with all unity, man. We gotta worry about teaching the people. Part of that is brotherly love. People eye you, go to another people put it away. This is to charge me put away. I can't wait for that, man. I'm tired of walking around Jake just look down at me. Alright, let me see what's up. I already had it.
Go ahead. Real quick.
Amos 3:1. It says, hear this word that the Lord has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.
See, the Most High say you. You don't know what the word only means? Damn. The word only means that's it, just one leap. One leap. Only. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore I will punish you for all your iniquities.
He's going to punish us. That's why we're the ones on the earth getting punished by these other nations. They think it's in their power to punish us. No, it's not in your power to punish us. The Most High gave you the power to do that. And he's going to take that power away from you. And then it's a Deuteronomy 37. The curses are going to go on you now. Okay? You're going to get it. Back to this brother.
Jeremiah 31 and 33. With this shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. After those days, said the Lord, I will put my law in the family, write it in their hearts.
Write it in their mind.
It will be their power. They shall be my people.
We're going to be his people. Okay? Who is so dear unto the Most High? Okay? That he would consider them. The nation of Israel, man. We're dear to the Most High, the apple of his eye, man. When you call somebody the apple of your eye, that means that if you do something to the apple of his eye, okay, you're going to get it. That's why it speaks the way it speaks up in Obadiah's life. You shouldn't have never had it done. You shouldn't have never did this. You shouldn't have never did that. You shouldn't have never did this. What comes after the shouldn't? Because you're going to get it. You nations going to get it. That's why it says, what is it? It's the verse 15. All you heathen, all of you, you're going to get it.
Oh,
For the way that you treated his children, who only be nice to you. Our people are not inherently wicked to people, man. Our people are nice to people, man. And you take our kindness as weakness, man. Okay? Go ahead, huh?
they shall teach no more every man his neighbor, and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord.
No, we ain't gonna have to say that. Everybody gonna say it.
They shall all know me,
Yep.
from the least of them unto the greatest of them. Saith the Lord, I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember their sin no more.
See? It's going to be an end to this captivity we're in. An end to the Most High bringing his fierce wrath upon us. Okay? And he's going to turn it to you other nations. And you're going to see how it feels to be under the cruelness of the Most High. Okay, to fall into the hands of the living power, man. That's what we did. We fell in his hand. And we couldn't get out. Who could free us? Nobody. Nobody could help us. Okay, we couldn't even help ourselves.
No man shall buy you.
No man shall buy me.
In the slavery, we had to keep that slavery. We had
Man.
to deal with it. When we did our time in slavery, our time for you to do your time in slavery.
Yep.
Peace up.
Go ahead, huh?
It's Psalms 103 and 8. The Lord is merciful and gracious, slow to anger and plenteous in mercy. He will not always chide. Neither way keep his anger forever. He hath not dealt with us after our sins, nor rewarded us according to our iniquities. For as the heaven is high above the earth, so great is his mercy toward them that fear him. As far as the east is far from the west, so far hath he removed our transgressions from us. Like as a father pitieth his children, so the Lord pitieth them that fear him. Alright, so the Lord is going to blot out our transgressions. All of Israel.
He's not going to remember that. He's not going to be like, you know what, yeah, I think I should do. No, it's going to be done.
Ezekiel 36:24. For I will take you from among the heathen and gather you out of all the countries and will bring you into your own land. Then will I sprinkle clean water upon you, and you shall be clean. From all your filthiness and from all your idols will I cleanse you. A new heart also will I give you, and a new spirit will I put within you. And I will take away the stony heart out of your flesh.
Here it is.
And I will give you a heart of flesh. And I will put my spirit within you and cause you to walk in my statutes. And you should keep my judgments and do them. Alright?
Exactly.
So Yahweh Shema Shai is going to reprogram us.
Yep.
Preacher was subject to vanity, man.
Yep.
So that was a part of the Lord's story. How it was his will that we will fall as a nation. We go off. But Yahweh Shema Shai is going to plant us back at the top. And we're going to be there permanently. We're going to be righteous fully. Man.
Yep. And then we're going to inherit Deuteronomy chapter 28, verses 1 through 14. Okay? That's going to be on us. It's going to be on us. Okay? He's going to continually bless us. We're going to be what? Showered in blessings, and these blessings shall what? Overtake us, man. You're going to get blessed and get knocked down with another blessing. Like, oh. You know? Like Cat Williams said that one time. He was like, they're going to this fake Christmas stuff, but he's like, instead of going and spend $100 on your child and stuff, you know, getting one thing, why don't you go to the Dollar Tree store and just get 100 things for $1, and then just have 100 presents over there. When he come down, he gonna be like, oh, all this for me, and then he gonna be so overwhelmed by the mass of it that he gonna fall asleep. He ain't gonna get a chance to open none of it. That's how we gonna be.
This is Micah chapter 7, verse 18. Who is the Most High like unto thee, that pardoneth iniquity, and passeth by the transgression of the remnant of his heritage? He retaineth not his anger forever, because he delighteth in mercy.
Yep, that's where we at. That's where we're at. Now, we just like the brother just said, we went through the curses, and now it's time for the Most High to redeem us. Okay, through His Son. Okay, some of us are going to get redeemed on their first go ahead, the 1/3. The 2/3 of our people going to get redeemed through childbearing. Okay.
He will turn again, he will have compassion upon us. He will subdue our iniquities. Thou wilt cast all their sins in the depths of the sea. How deep the sea is, very deep.
Yep.
Let the Lord tie in a great millstone and put all our sins, throwing it down, never be seen again. You know? Lord, like remember our past. All will be forgotten and forgiven. He says, Thou wilt perform the truth to Jacob, and thy mercy, and the mercy to Abraham, which thou hast sworn unto our fathers in the days of old.
Those things are coming to pass. This is coming. This is real. These scriptures are real, man. Okay? It doesn't yet appear what we're going to be, but we're going to be like Yahweh Shai. Okay?
Yep.
We're not going to have we ain't going to have these raggedy bodies. Okay?
God is state.
Exactly. That new covenant where it's going to dwell inside of us all righteousness, man.
The Lord gave Moses the law, written on the stones. Those stones represent our minds, how hard-headed we're being. Alright? Eventually down the line, it's like how the Lord wrote the five from the church, the laws in that stone. The Lord put the laws in our minds.
And those stones was on the outside of us.
Yep. This time, he put it inside of us.
Exactly.
And we're not gonna forget, it's Sabbath in the kingdom of heaven. We're gonna know. We're gonna know every law.
Everything.
And we're not gonna feel like we're not gonna have that fight that we have now. Doing what is right versus wrong.
Yeah.
Because this flesh automatically wants to do wrong.
We're not going to have a society to where you got to work on the Shabbat.
Yeah.
What?
That's right. Yeah.
You got to break this shit. You got to break these laws because of Esau's world you're in. Okay, we're not going to have that, man.
Hey, in the world, the women are free. When we're on a period, she's supposed to what? Stay indoors. Alright? Stay indoors. And not just to only keep her husband from being unclean, but keep everyone else.
Yeah. Right. Keeping this couch where she usually sits. Now that couch is not unclean. Okay.
Well, even when we go out, go to the gym, who knows? You just sit when she goes on a period. Go to or you go to a restaurant, the woman's on a rat, or a co-worker, the woman's on a rat. But in the kingdom of heaven, this will be an order.
And you're going to deal with your other wife. One wife is on her period, put her off, and she goes off somewhere. And you're doing something.
You're not going to have a problem with it.
You're not going to have a problem.
I had to throw this couch away that I had just recovered. I had recovered in some very nice Chanel-like velour pattern material. Okay, I did it good. Girl came over, sat on my couch, and on my couch. Yeah, blood. I had to throw it away, man.
Yeah.
Okay? It took me hours and hours to do it, and it cost a lot of money for that material. It was nice. I did it good. The most I was like, nah, it's too nice. You ain't supposed to have nothing this nice. I'm gonna have them come over and sit on it. Okay? But they ain't gonna be sitting on the couches like that. You don't have their own little dwelling. This is your rag spot. Okay? Yeah, rag out. Okay? Alright?
I'm only gonna talk to women when I want something.
Say it again?
I said I'm only gonna talk to them when I want something. but thou shalt not be ashamed, neither be thou confounded, but thou shalt not be put to shame, but thou shalt forget the shame of thy youth, and shalt not remember the reproach of thy widowhood anymore. For thy Maker is thine husband, and the Lord of hosts is his name, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel, the God of the whole earth shall he be called. For the Lord hath called thee as a woman forsaken and grieved in spirit, and a wife of youth, when thou wast refused him by God. For a small moment have I forsaken thee, but with great mercies will I gather thee.
That's such the elect. The Lord is gathering the elect. That's the mercy of the Lord.
In a little wrath I hid my face from thee for a moment, but with everlasting kindness will I have mercy on thee, said the Lord thy Redeemer.
And when did the Lord hide his face from us? In the time of slavery. Alright? When the Lord allowed Esau to get our heritage out of us, the Lord hid his face from us. He took his name away from us. That we may not call upon his name like we did in past captivity. Alright? The mercy of Yahweh Hashem Hashai, he's giving us back our heritage, he's giving us back our name. Alright, he's bringing us back to who we are, man. You know?
Yeah, we're about to inherit the kingdom. Okay? We're going through all the trials and tribulations he wanted us to go through. Okay, we've seen evil firsthand. Experienced it. Exactly. We've experienced evil firsthand.
Yeah.
Okay?
That's going to make us be very thankful for the kingdom of righteousness.
Oh yeah. Okay?
And we're going to fully understand in the way of the Lord, like how he set it up. This is a story, man.
Yeah.
And playing it out.
The fact that the Most High always makes one thing against the other.
Yeah, good against evil.
Good against evil.
Like
And creating us, he had created this the creature subject to vanity first. And then he's going to take the vanity off and put on the righteousness, man. Okay? And then erase that wickedness, that vanity. We're going to be all righteous, man. He made righteous, evil come out and confront us face to face as a whole people. Okay? But what are you going to do with that evil? He's going to erase it, man. He's going to get rid of that. Okay, because that's no need. There's not going to be any need for that anymore. His purpose has been served.
Yeah. Because like you quoted earlier, the wicked was prepared for the day of evil.
There it
the day of
is.
evil is going to pass.
Yeah.
So after you Edomites serve your captivity, you're going to get exterminated. No use for you, man.
Yep. Not as an evil person. Okay? I'm not going to need that anymore. Any type of wickedness that goes on in the earth, the Israelites are going to handle it. We're going to handle it. We're going to rule the nations with what? Rod of iron.
Yep.
Okay?
Hey, because this is Esau's world. Everyone is forced to keep and obey his laws. If you're in Japan, you won't become a pilot. Guess what? You got to learn English. Why is that? Esau runs the world. This is his world. You got to learn English. You know? Esau, you got to obey his laws. So how much more will we come into power, man? You're going to have to keep the Lord's laws, man. 100%.
Exactly.
And ain't gonna be no excuse like we have now. We're in captivity with this flesh. No, man, you're gonna be in captivity, but you're gonna be in captivity under righteousness. That's gonna enforce Yahweh Hashem Hashai's laws upon you.
Yeah.
You're the nation that are worshiping damn idols. That's what they are. They ain't no gods or idols. Alright, you're not gonna be able to eat what you want,
Right.
do what you want.
Yeah.
Alright, the first fruits of crop, oil, we get the best of the best, always, for eternity, man.
Yep.
Best woman,
Yep.
okay?
You're gonna observe all the high holy days.
Yep.
Okay. You're gonna love him more than we, especially Esau. You're gonna love the Shabbat. You're gonna love the Shabbat.
Yeah, but
Okay.
think about you work 6 days a week, and you only got 1 day off. How can you enjoy a day off?
Well, it's gonna be off.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the only day they're gonna have off. And the only day we ain't putting that on them.
You still got to deal with that mental agony of when the Sabbath is over.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna be that physical though. You know, I'm just speaking. You know, I don't know how exactly. That's just my mind. You know, but we know that the new covenant, you know, is going to bestow blessings on us. Okay, we're going to be where the Most High originally inspired us to be, where He inspired us to be. You know, on top.
God.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I believe we had a church. Whenever it was Sabbath or New Moon, that church was done. Yeah, I believe so.
Isn't it in Mexico they have like a siesta, like during the day? Mexico they have siesta so they can take naps. Yeah, during the day, right?
Yeah, that's scripture.
Okay.
It's Isaiah 2:2. It says, and it shall come to pass in the last days that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains.
Lord, top. Government.
Yeah, it's the very top.
He's the ruler.
No, what?
The whole earth.
Yeah. No, what these at least like to coin as the New World Order, that's going to exist, but it's going to be how it shines reign. Yeah. With King David and the 12 and the 144.
There's going to be a great reset.
Yeah.
The Lord's going to be the one to reset it.
Mm-hmm. And Israel's going to be the one on top, like the brother said. You know, we're going to have that new heart. All right, the laws are going to be in our inwards. All right, the heathens are going to look unto us. All right, because we're going to be the ruling power.
Yeah. The creation of this kingdom of heaven is going to be complete. Okay, especially after those 1,000 years, they build it up. You know. Yeah.
It says, the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains. It shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow unto it. And many people shall go and say, come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the Lord of Jacob, the power of Jacob, and we will teach us his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For out of Zion shall go forth the law. All right, so like you obey this governor's laws, you know, his commandments. All right, it's going to be you obeying the Lord's commandments, right? All right, it's going to be the right way it's supposed to. It says, for out of Zion shall go forth the law, and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people. It says this in the AMP. And he will judge between the nations, and he will mediate disputes for many peoples. It's like the brother was saying earlier, man. You know, we know the whole spectrum, wickedness, you know, and righteousness. Man. We know, you know what it's like, and we're going to be able, again, you know, to settle these disputes. All right, amongst these different peoples. It says back in the King James. It says, and they shall beat their swords in plowshares and their spears in pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. Right. Again, you know, there's going to be peace, you know, established throughout the entire earth. All right, there's going to be no need, you know, for war and for bloodshed. All right, because it's going to be Yahushua rulership. All right. Yeah. Exactly.
Established their little land over there.
Exactly.
The indicator who are the people. Alright, and there's still wars going on in the world. Alright? And Yahushua is coming to end all that.
The war of Armageddon.
The war of Armageddon.
It's the war that ends all wars.
Exactly.
Okay? Because there's not going to be any need for any war anymore. Okay?
Go ahead, come on. That's all the weapons of war are going to burn them in fire, spiritual fire. You're not reading that, right?
Yeah. Or no. I'm reading on the one in Isaiah.
Yeah, he said take these the pruning hooks. I mean the weapons of war. Pruning hooks, right?
Yeah. It says and their spears and their pruning hooks.
So
So like I'll read that again. It says and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation.
Right, all of their weaponry is going to get turned into farming utensils.
Yeah.
Okay? To be able to feed people. Okay? Instead of killing people, we're going to feed people with it. All right? This is coming, man. All right? With the same metal. Okay? No, turn that spear, turn that into a hoe, and chop some weeds down. Okay? This is the future, man. Okay? Go ahead,
Right here. Ezekiel 39:8. Behold, it is come, and it is done, said the Lord power. This is the day where I have spoken. The day that dwell in the cities of Israel shall go forth and shall set on fire and burn the weapons, both the shields and the bucklers, the bows and the arrows, hand staffs and the spears. They shall burn them with fire 7 years, so that they shall take no wood out of the field, neither cut down any out of the forest. And they shall burn the weapons with fire. They shall spoil those that spoil them, and rob those that rob them, says the Lord power. Yeah, you know, this is that war and all that afterwards, you know, all those weapons of war.
Whatever you have, it's going to be melted away in that fire. Again, because there's going to be no need for that.
Yeah.
Right?
It says, and they shall take no wood out of the field, neither cut down any out of the forest. And they shall burn the weapons with fire. So all this spiritual power.
Exactly.
Some fire, tanks, you know. This weapon system, this is a state system, whatever. Destroy all of it.
All of that. See, you don't need water.
The good old spiritual power.
Yeah.
Laid out.
Because all these nations, they're gonna say, oh, all these men on this, they got power. We're gonna have to be humble. They're gonna get humble real quick. Exact gods. Okay? On the earth. Walking among them. Okay? And like I say, when they see us, they're gonna bow. They're gonna bow. Okay? I had it happen to me one time already. Okay? A little Korean boy. I told you, right? Yeah, bro. And his mom with his baby. With the baby. You know, she's doing it so fast. He's just frustrated himself, man. Because they know who we are, bro. Okay, the Most High is going to make it even more so known. Okay?
It's Isaiah 49:22. Thus saith the Lord power, behold, I will lift up my hand to the Gentiles and set up my standard to the people. And they shall bring thy sons in their arms, and thy daughters shall be carried on their shoulders. And kings shall be thy nursing fathers, their queens thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth, and lift up the dust of thy feet. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord. They shall not be ashamed that wait for me.
See? That's it. Okay, that's the power that the Lord is going to bestow on us. He's going to do that.